Hi, I'm Cole Gertis, and this video is about
how I built a secret storage compartment.
First, let me ask, did you watch John Wick? You know that part where he had the sledgehammer and he was tearing through the concrete? Did you go, boy oh boy, I gotta get me one of those hidden compartments? Well, if so, this is the video for you. See, I had a heater grate in my wall and floorboards that was no longer functioning, and I thought, well, I'll just take it out and put the floorboards back in. Easy peasy, right? Like nothing happened. Except something magical happened. I was staring down into the void after I had ripped all the heater grates out, and I thought, I've got a plan. And I looked up at my wife and she said,
"Build a secret compartment in the floor."
Yeah, and that's how a heater grate turned into a secret storage compartment, because I've got the coolest wife ever. After the heating components were ripped out and the gas line was cut, I was just left with a metal box in the floor. So I decided to reinforce that into the wall and then build a 3/4 inch plywood box that's padded just to make it nice and finished. What I did for that was build individual panels and put those down inside the box, but not before I hid a surprise of my own. Because if you're gonna build a secret box, it better hold secrets. Knowing this had to be as solid as the rest of the floor, I placed a large piece of wood directly under the wall for the final hinge doors to rest on. Then I patched up the rest of the drywall. If you're curious how I did that, I did a separate video that I linked down below. Now I had a wall with holes on either side and I needed to build my secret box. I knew I wanted the lid to shut perfectly in line with the existing floor. But I sort of liked the rustic look of the wood under the floor. So I got some plastic L-shaped guards and built a shelf around the edge of the box. I made sure to nail it at the same height as the subfloor, but I left the little imperfections around the edges because I still kind of wanted it to seem like a hobbit built it out of little tiny hobbit tools, and he's got his little hammers. The hinge door is made out of 3/4 inch plywood, and the top hardwood is 5/8 inch red oak. When I cut some of the damaged older floorboards, it left me with some of the strips going further into the floor than others, so I cut the strips on top of the door accordingly. Then I stained the hardwood with dark walnut and some American walnut to give it that slightly yellowed look, followed by 4 coats of spar urethane. And I use that because it also yellows slightly, and that would match the older original hardwood. Then I installed the hardware, trim, and this super cool placard that I pulled off the old heater. I love that it has a little bit of history to go along with this new look. Well, now you know where we store our guest pillows if you ever come over. Gotta think of something sexier to put under there. That's how I built a super secret storage compartment under my floorboards. If you like this video, like and subscribe.